Alright, we're out here today again. By the way, check out that window. It looks really nice, don't it? Yeah. Alright. So we're out here and I needed to dig a hole to find the plumbing. Can barely tell, but that's the white pipe. So check this out. I was digging this hole and this ground right here was just super hard. And I was like, please Lord, help me find this pipe because I do not want to hit this pipe. And he did. Boy, he blessed us. Last time we found it there, and then we dug that hole, and that hole in another video. I don't remember if that was one I lost or posted, but man, I was digging this, and this ground right here was just super hard, and I'm like, I'm going to end up hitting this pipe if I'm not careful. And sure enough, I dug the hole before that. I said, Lord, please help me find this pipe. I do not want to hit this thing and bust it, and I'm not kidding. My next few shovels, I hit really soft dirt right here, and I was like, you know what? That soft dirt's where that pipe is. Dug a little deeper, and there it was. Say what you want. Say what you want. Yeah, ask the Lord for help, and He'll help you. Found the pipe, didn't bust it, and I swear, not even probably the next shovel or two after I said my prayer, I hit soft dirt, and I was like, that soft dirt's where that pipe is. Dug it up right there, and there it is. I don't know what everybody else believes, but believe in my Lord and Savior, and He always blesses me. And I asked Him for help, and He helped me. So what we're going to do tomorrow is, guys coming at 7:30, going to put us in a septic tank right here, going to run it out there, going to have a drain field, and then we're going to be able to put a bathroom here in the barn. Pretty excited about it, so looking forward to that. So alrighty, job's all done. We got some extra fill dirt, which is good because we're going to do a concrete patio over there, so I need it. Got all the septic put in. We got a little bit of extra dirt here he left in case, you know, well, not in case, but when it rains, this is going to pack in. I might end up pre-packing it with just some water, but we're going to let this pack in, and then I will, you know, level it all out. But there we go. We got a septic right there. We got a piece of PVC coming this way, solid schedule 40, so we can drive over it. And then right here will be this is our drain field. So we got all the drain field that goes down and it turns and it comes back. So we've got a good drain field there. And then while he was here, we went ahead and got him to pull up some of these stumps. So we're gonna have to do away with some stumps here and get everything cleaned up. But I'm really enjoying this because cutting this little field right here was just a pain in the butt because we had a lot of stumps. But he was able to pull those up while he was out here, which is amazing. So now we just got to get all this cleaned up. We'll get all this probably cleaned up this weekend, and then we can finish our gravel all the way to the building. This is great. I'm really excited about that. So we're going to move some of this dirt out there in front, and we're going to level it out and get ready for a concrete pad that we're going to put in. And then get all this cleaned up, maybe seed it with some grass. Clean up some of this out here too. And this field, this area right here should be a lot easier to cut now. I am super excited. All we really planned for was to get the septic put in. But I was like, hey, if you're bringing an excavator with you, can you go ahead and just pop a couple of these stumps? And they were like, yeah. And he charged me like $200 extra. $200 and look at all that time now I'm not gonna have to spend. That's a whole mess of stumps. All these, that's not just one stump, that's a whole mess of stumps. So he got there's a couple, like there's one more, like there's one right here that I'm gonna have to pull up. But shoot, having to pull up one or two versus all of that by hand, oh yeah, I'm excited. All right, y'all puppies ready to go back and get in the air conditioning? Look at them. They said it's hot. It's hot out here. Come on, let's get back and get in there.
Good morning.
It's bright.
Yeah, that's what happens when the sun's out.
Look at that.
And you thought it was gonna rain all day.
Yeah, I pouted yesterday.
He threw a tantrum.
All the way back from Anderson because
Yeah.
we didn't buy the things that I wanted to buy. Because wood's expensive, so I've told April to put me on restriction. I can't buy wood until it goes down. So anyway, so today we have some interesting projects. Not interesting. I told April, I was like, I used to get excited about all kind of stuff, and now I'm excited about going out here and playing in the dirt.
And we have a lot of dirt to play with.
Mm-hmm. So we got some new stuff at the store yesterday, and let's go over it. I'm gonna flip the camera. So there's all of our tools for today, because we got to move that big old pile of dirt. We're gonna clean up some of this. We're gonna smooth out some of that. All of this is gonna be smoothed out today, and we have grass seed for it. And we're gonna move those stumps. Move that
stump.
Move that stump.
I'm not a stump.
And then this is all the stuff we have. We got the deer a new mineral block because they eat their whole salt block. They didn't have big salt blocks, so we got them itty bitty salt blocks. So hopefully that'll last for a minute until we can get them a bigger one. So we're gonna set that out. Here's our seed. Got some bug killer because we're getting a lot of little bugs in there, so we're gonna spray down some bugs. And then we're just moving this because this is just leftover from the brown house. And so we'll set up our mineral blocks down there on the deer road. You ready?
Let's do it.
I'm excited. I'm so excited to get up here. Y'all just don't even know.
Bobby's been stuck inside all week.
I know. I want to get these stumps moved. And I told April, said we gotta get these stumps moved and we gotta get that burnt. And I need to get some of this tightened up. See all this grass? Or not grass, rather. See all this not grass? I got to get all this tightened up so we can get some grass growing. If we don't get grass growing this summer, then we're going to deal with a whole winter of just mud. So we need to get this popping.
I hope it's not too late.
Nah.
I don't know when
good.
too late is to plant.
Nah. It's not like that. We just need to get it out there, get it growing. We'll be good.
Well, let's get busy.
We're talking. Alrighty, we got our salt blocks put out and the mineral block put out. The deer really like it right here. See, check out look at they're very unhappy that their salt block's done. Look there, nice prints. They visit here probably nightly. So we got them a new mineral block, 2 more salt blocks. We'll get them a big salt block when they come back in stock. But the reason we're putting it here is because, see, we make our hunting blind all nice. We'll have a direct line to here. Get out early in the morning, get in the blind, wait for the deer to come. And I'm going to get me some nicer cameras once I can get Wi-Fi. We're hardwiring the barn. And then I'm going to get some Wi-Fi and I'm going to get some live cameras out here so that I can actually record live and get accurate times on when they show up. And then once they show up, then we'll be able to do some lazy hunting.
That's called glamour hunting.
That's lazy hunting. That is know their schedule. Beat them.
Glamping, which is glamour camping. This is glunting. Glamour hunting.
I don't know if glunting sounds good. All right. We need to get some deed on us. I just killed a skeeter.
Yeah. And I've got to figure out how to do the deer corn. I don't know why, but I feel like I need a plate to put it on.
April wants to set them up a buffet, little table, little chairs.
I could use the lid to the trash can that we don't use anymore.
No. All right. Let's get to work.
Guess what we found?
Got a snake.
April's staying in the side by side while Bobby messes trying to get it off the land. It's just a black snake. We get they're not dangerous. We're not trying to be, those people, but we do want him off the trail at least because we don't want to run him over with the side by side. But he was lumpy, like he had some food recently, so he was fat and happy. So we've moved him off the side.
I don't think it was food. I think it was just he was all just
fat.
I don't know, squished up. All right, progress update. We got that little one, we got that little one, and we kind of moved it over here a little. But that whole side's cleared out. We're starting on this pile. We're kind of gonna ignore this pile for now. We're gonna come back and get that one in a minute.
It's not in the way.
It's not in the way. But this one, and then we gotta get over here and clean this up really good, but it's hot, ain't it?
Hot as poop out
It is hot. And we were just talking about it. You know, all we can do is get out here and get the work done, you know? Yeah, it's hot, yeah, it's sweating, yeah, it's miserable. Something bit me on my back, it's stinging like crazy. But the only way the work's gonna get done is to hustle and get it done. And what's my saying?
Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it. We gotta get to work. Alright, but anyway, just kind of wanted to show progress update here. So, pile's getting bigger up there. We're gonna burn that. April's over here picking up sticks for some reason, playing games. Alright, let's get these stumps done, and then we can break out the wheelbarrow, and we can then start, you know, tightening this up and making it real smooth, filling in these holes, taking care of these little dips. But first we got to get this gone, that little one there gone, and then this big boy gone. We get these 3 piles done, and then we can start working on the real goals.
The scraping.
The scraping. All right. Okay, there we go. All the stumps that were out there and all the big material is now there. So now we just need to burn it. Oh, we're gonna go take a break now.
Water.
It's hot. We need some.
Water.
Yeah, we need some water. I haven't even touched my coffee this morning because it's too hot. Too hot for coffee. Next, we're gonna go and get some water, and next we're moving that big old pile of mud. Or, we don't know yet. We'll see.
It's hot.
It is beyond
We
hot.
are tired.
Do I have mud on my face?
Yeah.
I think it.
Sweat, dust.
So right
Yeah.
here, right here.
Yeah. Just a little bit right there.
Yeah. Feel like a Dalmatian or something. So, we're calling it done for the day, and it's only 12. But it is hot. Like maybe we'll come out later tomorrow.
Early tomorrow.
Early tomorrow
And work
because
till like 11.
it is
and
just
then
too hot.
I mean, the only other thing we could do is come out in the evening.
Or do one wheelbarrow and take a
6.
20-minute break.
Right.
So I'm gonna ride you over here and show you what we ended up with, and then we're calling it a day.
That was my suggestion.
Yeah, we went and got some excess and some snacks and tried.
And it was like 20 minutes ago, but it just,
It helped
for that 20 minutes.
for like 10 minutes.
Yeah. It was like our energy was already depleted. So it boosted it just enough to say we had some, and then it was gone again. Because heat just takes it out, man.
Okay. So what we did is we took all this that was just kind of a bunch of holes, and we raked it all in the holes and clipped a bunch of roots, took out the roots. And what I'm doing is I'm bringing dirt from that big pile over there, and we're just dumping wheelbarrows of dirt to try to make it at least somewhat of a level
A smooth
grade.
grade.
Smooth grade, because going through here is like riding in a rodeo. So they smoothed all that out, which is great.
Yep.
And all we have to do is we just have to grade these little areas here. And I'm going to try to stick in a shot of the before pictures. Like, you know, if you're just now seeing this for the first time, then you don't really realize like what this looked like before we started all this. And I'm telling you, all this was just trees. We cut down all the trees. Oh yeah, check out the big old pile of stumps. Now there was already a big pile of leaves there. Limbs, leaves, stuff, trees. So this is just all the stumps that the guys who put in the septic. By the way, I think they just did a good job. Put in the septic, graded all this. We got us a nice leach field that goes down, and then it rotates around and goes down. It's great. My dad called, so I was catching up with him.
I love him.
I know, he's awesome.
Your dad's awesome.
I'm just like him, ornery as ever.
To a fault.
All right, well, I've sat here and cooled off. Now I've almost convinced myself to get back to work, but I don't think I'm going to. Hopefully we can get all that done tomorrow. He called right when I was ending that last clip, so. Listen. Yeah, it's just a shaking. Uh-oh.
Did I hear thunder?
Let's get home. It's nice and cloudy, so there's no sun beating down on us.
Not quite as hot, it's just because you're moving.
But it's hot still. But this morning we've gotten this derooted and kind of spread out a little bit. I am in the progress of filling up the wheelbarrow, bringing it over here, and then April spreading it out. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to fix a little hump right here. But, well, I'm going to take a second and say, when this guy came over, and they're really good guys, King's, what was it? King's something? Septic? Eddie King with King Septic, or King's something. I can't remember the name of the company. But so when he was doing this, he asked me a question. Because I told him, I said, when I got him out here, I said, look, I want you to put in the septic. I want you to put in the drain field. Hey, if you can, rip up those stumps. And wherever you rip up the stumps, just leave them. We'll move them. And just any extra dirt you have, just leave it, because, you know, we need it. And he's like, well, how you going to move it? I said, with a shovel. He's like, okay. You know, you can rent a bobcat or an excavator or something. I said, yeah. Well, that's the same thing Danny the gravel guy said. Danny the gravel guy, he comes over, he drops off the gravel, and he says, well, how you going to move this? I said, shovel. And he just looked at me like, you crazy, that's a lot of work. Well, I can tell you this, a lot of work ain't gonna hurt you. You know, and we already have good health. We have the time on the weekend. I need to work out anyway because I sit on my butt 5 days a week, you know, 6, depending. And I have to sit at a computer all day. Move that. It'll help you. On top of already working out some more. But the point is, a little bit of hard work ain't gonna hurt you. Getting out here, we're gonna get out here, we're gonna level this out a little better. We're gonna spread some grass seed, we're gonna have grass. We moved all of our stumps. All I'm saying is, stop being lazy. You know, that's our new motto. Our new motto as we move to the farm is don't be lazy. So anytime we think of something that we need to do, but we just don't want to, that could be anything from, you know, cleaning the shower to taking the trash out, doing the dishes, you know, because dishes is a daily thing because we don't have a dishwasher. So it's like, just don't be lazy. Take 2 seconds, do the work, and be done with it. And you're happy, hunky-dory. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of just speak to that. It's like, look, when these two companies both asked me, like, how are you going to move that rock? How are you going to move that dirt? A shovel. And it's 30 bucks. It was like 30 bucks for the shovel. That, at the time, I think was like 65 or 70. Now they're $100. We were going to buy a second one, but since they're $100, I'm not paying $100 for a second wheelbarrow. So we bought a $30 shovel, a $60 wheelbarrow, and now we can move the dirt. Time and effort, right?
Time and effort.
Just time and effort. Get it done. So when you're sitting there watching TV for the umpteenth millionth hour that you've wasted your life watching TV, think about that thing you could be doing. You can accomplish it. You can feel good about yourself, and you can actually progress in life rather than sitting there watching TV not doing anything. Right?
Whatever.
All right, I got to get a shovel. It looks like she don't have anything to do.
I need the clippers.
Look at the frog.
Oh, he's not big.
He's pretty big.
No.
Look at him. So another thing that we're seeing, as we clean up this dirt and we're moving this dirt around, there's frogs inside the dirt. I didn't know frogs lived like inside of mounds of dirt. So, yeah, I've been probably killing frogs. not intentionally, but we have a lot of them, so it's all right. All right. What'd you say?
About what?
We need to do something about a stump?
Huh?
We need to do something about a stump?
Yes. I think we should work on this stump.
What are we going to do with it?
Dig it up. It should be loose enough.
We'll get you a shovel. We got another one right here if you want to dig it up.
Come on, bring the shovel and come here.
No, go ahead.
No.
Okay, time to get to seeding. Got our seeder. It's electric too. It just throws it out. You just fill it up and throws it out. It's nice. Got our seed. April is supposed to be the seeder and I'm gonna be the waterer, but she's too busy. So here we go.
Hey, listen. When all this is being cut and you're on a smooth lawnmower, you won't thank me.
Yeah. So I went and I raked just big spots. She's over here. She did this little area and I did all that. So anyway, I want to get some seed on here, even if we have to reseed it another time. I pulled the hose, the water hose out there, water pipe. So, oh, by the way, when I was coming around to get us some water, it was a black snake with a yellow belly over there. I don't know what that is. We're going to go look it up. Maybe I'll throw a picture on it once I find out what it is. But stupid me was over there trying to be gentle with it, because I think it's a poisonous snake. Stupid me's over there being gentle with it, knowing I'm going to eventually kill it, and it got loose, because I'm a dummy. Anyway, so that's what we're about to do. We're about to seed this thing, and I'm calling it a day. She can stay out here and play with the roots, but I'm seeding, watering, and hitting the road. I'm done. We got a little bit off the hill there, so that's nice. All right, bye. Okay, so we're done. We knocked off a pretty good bit of that. All the little one over here. Put a little bit of dirt here because we're going to come across with gravel. April spread that section out. We went through and really hit all the uneven spots that had like a little dip in it. Got rid of all the roots that were in that area. And as you can see, we kind of filled up that area that had like a little dip in it. So now it's got more of a grade. We got it all seeded and watered. And now we just need to let it grow a little bit. But the beautiful sun has come out today and we are done. We have not stopped for lunch. What time is it?
1:35.
Yeah, we've been going since whatever, 9:30, 9, and we're done. We're gonna go shower, get in the air condition. So that's it for the day. We done?
Yes.
All right, let's get out of here. All right, final end of the day commercial. Put some of this stuff. Let's see, get it the right way. And hopefully that's coming through the right way. It's called Stingies. This stuff is awesome. So if you get bit by an ant or sweat bee or any kind of bee, man, you put this thing on it, immediately the stinging stops. But you don't have it, it's irritating.
Yeah.
You get stung by something, it just throbs and throbs and throbs, you know? Put this, we got it right here. We got a bunch of these. We got like 6 of them.
Right.
Put them everywhere. Put them in your cars. You know, you got a little kid get stung by a bee, this will save you. Like you throw this on their bite, immediately, you know, it'll ease the
It works
pain.
for
It
sure.
works really good. So that's it. We're done.